Hi baby dolls, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading to look at how the quarantine is affecting you and also some advice for moving forward. So we have 3 piles here today. We have pile 1 with the amethyst. Let's see if it focuses. There we go. We have pile 2 with the snow quartz. And we have pile 3 with clear quartz. So feel free to make your selection either based on this. You can make your selection based on the thumbnail. However you like to do it, feel free to pull out a pendulum if that's what you like to do. Once you have made your selection, you can scroll down to the timestamps, which will be listed in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comments section per usual. And I will see you at your chosen timestamp, okay? Bye! Hi, Group 1. So for those of you who picked the amethyst, this is your reading. Okay. All right. So from the Work Your Light Oracle deck, we have Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. Let me pull that a little bit closer for a sec. There you go. Okay. It's a beautiful card. That's one of my favorites. All right, let's see what the tarot has for you. We have King of Cups. We have the Moon in reverse. We have 6 of Swords. Ooh, the Magician. Okay, I see you. This is a powerful reading, you guys. We have 8 of Cups. Okay, we have 3 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. And Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what I'm immediately getting here, Group 1, is honestly, I'm feeling just a general sense of overwhelm, okay? So with the King of Cups here, I'm getting sort of a staying afloat sort of energy, like trying really hard to stay afloat amidst the chaos, especially if the people in your immediate environment are, like if they're talking a lot about the COVID scare, that sort of thing. I do feel that you're starting to internalize it to a certain respect. I'm actually getting really strong empath vibes for this group. A lot of you might be empaths. I'm feeling that strongly. Here, let me move this. Sorry guys, like OCD. Trying to center it. Okay, so okay, no, you know what? No, that's fine. Okay, so with the King of Cups, I mean, you see in this depiction, there's a very strong, like, trying to stay afloat energy. And with the 3 of Cups, especially if you have been deemed an essential employee, like, this isn't just, a gathering card in terms of, like, who you may be quarantined with. It's not just a friendship card in terms of who you may be talking with. This is also a water cooler gossip card. I don't feel that the majority of you have been deemed essential employees. I'm actually getting a stronger vibe that the most of you are currently not working. But with the Moon in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I do think that you're sort of trying to, I'm feeling sort of a split energy, not in terms of like there being 2 different groups for this pile, but sort of there's a part of you that wants to avoid the scare tactics on the news with the Page of Swords here, but then there's another part of you that wants, to be, enlightened in terms of new developments. But the only way that you've seen to go about it has just basically been shutting everything out, which I do not feel that Spirit is advising here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Initially, it may have moved you into calmer waters where you feel a bit less stressed, but then you also have the Nine of Wands here in reverse, which I'm actually not getting so much as, the opposite of the upright card in this instance. Maybe a little bit, like maybe you feel like, you don't need to like disinfect and take, 112-degree showers or anything like that with this, but especially if you're blocking other people out. But I'm getting that this is actually sort of an extreme case. Like, your defenses are up on an emotional level, like very much up. And I think it's because you don't want this peace disturbed. But in the meantime, your own anxiety is like totally running rampant. So you have the Magician here, which tells me that you're trying to, manifest goodness. Some of you might actually be trying to, manifest not even just for yourself, but for other people that like to protect them, that sort of thing. Not for all of you, but for some of you, I am feeling that with the Magician here. For the majority, I'm just feeling that you're trying to manifest a good outcome with the Law of Attraction here, but your anxiety keeps getting in the way. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse here, which indicates a lack of wish fulfillment from what I'm getting. So, I mean, of course, whatever you're focusing on, like, that's what's going to manifest. So, like, there's that aspect of it. And then in the meantime, you're trying not to think about it with the Eight of Cups and Page of Swords in reverse here. You may be avoiding watching the news, but I don't feel that complete avoidance really serves your best interest. I do think that you should be staying plugged into a certain respect, but then spend the rest of your time doing something that you feel recharges you to a certain respect, if that makes sense. Do something to change your energy. So, try to find the joy in the little things that you're doing. If you are out of work, then you have more time than ever. Really try to grasp that and move forward with something that you weren't able to before. That'll get your positivity back up and you'll be able to manifest the good. All right, so that is what I have for you, Group 1. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed this, definitely please leave me a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading, okay? Bye. Hi, Group 2. So for those of you who picked the lovely snow quartz, this is your reading. Okay. So for your oracle card, we have, you actually have two. They came out stuck together. We have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. We also have the initiation in the reverse. Now, in the upright, it says rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Okay? All right. So, let's see what the tarot has for you guys. We have the Star in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands also in the reverse. We have the World in the upright. And by the way, if the text is confusing you guys, yes, the major arcana have the text at the top and then the minor arcana have it at the bottom. So with the uprights and reversals, it does get a bit confusing in that regard. But anyway, Star reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, World upright. This is the Fountain deck, by the way, the Fountain Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. I highly, highly recommend it to, like, literally anyone. Knight of Swords, upright. Ooh, Ten of Swords in the upright. We have Strength. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. We have Justice. Oh, we have the Two of Cups. Okay. Sorry. We have Three of Swords in the reverse. Oh, your group got 11 cards. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. Okay, so that's actually interesting. Like, just general vibe-wise, I'm getting this as a much more generally health-conscious group than the other. Especially, okay, so we have the Star in reverse here, and, I mean, the Star is a healing card. And you have Strength in the upright. With Star in the reverse, it's like almost like a like a lack of healing, a lack of wish fulfillment. And please do not interpret that as being like a bad ending. I'm not getting that vibe at all. Yes, even with the Ten of Swords, I'm actually getting a very different vibe from this card than its original interpretation. Do not be put off by that, okay? I mean, we have so much to clarify. Just stick with me, you guys, okay? With the Star in reverse, some of you might work in the healthcare field and have been deemed essential employees. I'm getting that for a very small number of you, but for a couple of you. The majority of you, you may be more worried about someone in your environment that you care very deeply about that might be more susceptible to the types of symptoms that COVID-19 manifests as. With Strength here, though, to me, this is talking about, like, I don't know, it's almost like, I mean, it's not the Magician, but I'm still feeling positive manifestation. And that's why I'm feeling like this is the advice here. Like, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. With the Strength card here, I mean, I feel like Spirit's really advising you to just pull from your inner strength and trust that the universe knows what it's doing. There's a lot going on for this group, okay? Like, a lot. And not just because you got, like, one or two more cards than I'd originally intended. Like, I say this in, like, every reading, but I only take jumpers. And, you know, if I'm asking for one and, like, a couple fall out, like 2 cards I'll take them. So, but with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man in the upright, I'm feeling sort of a sense of stagnation here. So you have Oh, that's so funny, especially right next to the World card, because honestly, I'm not getting this as the closing of a cycle. I'm actually getting World Wide Web with this interpretation of the world here. So we have, that's interesting. So you may be seeing all over, like, social media, if you follow, you know, tarot readers or motivational speakers or astrologers, anything like that, like just any whatever. On Instagram, psychics, that sort of thing. You may have been seeing, like, I know for me personally, I've got all over my Instagram, like, it's almost like 2-3 times a week at this point, that this is a great time to start on, like, a personal project. And of course, I mean, I have to think at this point that it's just because a lot of people are out of work right now. So you've got more time than ever. But I feel like you've been seeing a lot of those. By the way, I will leave a link to my Instagram down below in the description box. If you're interested, I do daily readings for the collective. But I feel like you've just been like super stressed over trying to start on something, and you're feeling a sense of stagnation, like you haven't had this much time ever, and you're just, like, I should be doing something, but I'm not. That sort of energy. But I really feel like Spirit's telling you, it's okay. You don't need to put any pressure on yourself. You really, really do not. With the world here, this is quite interesting. I do feel that for some of you, I mean, for the majority, I am getting World Wide Web, like this, the world translating to World Wide Web rather than the closing of a cycle like it does traditionally. And I do feel that a lot of you are sort of internalizing the scare tactics that are present, in the media right now. And don't do that. That's really what I'm getting from this. Don't do that. Things are going to turn out in your favor, okay? Yes, the Two of Cups is, traditionally yes, it's a soulmate card. Yes, it's yes, but it also indicates healing. The Two of Cups also indicates healing. And you also have the Justice card here. You have healing and justice directly under the card that to me speaks about World Wide Web. Okay, this is telling me that you and yours are going to be totally fine. You can relax, okay? You can relax. The Knight of Swords here, that's like a truth seeker card. And I mean, you may be doing, honestly, like I'm just getting like a general truth. This is just such a truth seeker card in this instance for me. But it is very interesting because directly underneath it, we sort of have the Two of Cups clarifying both, right? And then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse underneath the Knight of Swords. So with the Two of Cups here, yes, healing. And then with the Three of Swords in reverse, I'm getting sort of split energies for this group. So for some of you, Knight of Swords is traditionally not a battle card in any way, shape, or form. It's not like, the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, it's not a card like that. But I am getting that for some of you, this is causing some strife to your home environment, the quarantine, maybe just the feeling of being trapped. And honestly, especially with, right over here next to it, you have the Ten of Swords clarified by Chariot in reverse. And don't be put off by the Ten of Swords here, okay? To me, this is not indicating a bad ending in this reading. Like, at all. Honestly, in this reading, if you look at just like the artistic imagery of it, it actually reminds me a lot more of the Nine of Swords in most decks, which is the Nightmare card. And that's really what I'm getting from this. I'm getting a lot of anxiety for this group. Like a lot of anxiety. Especially like as it relates to home life right now. Okay, so some of you, those of you who work in the healthcare profession, if you're a nurse, please watch out for back problems. I just want to throw that out there, okay? Watch out for back problems. Don't run yourself ragged, okay? Even if you're not, don't please do not run yourself. Stress weakens your immune system, okay? And we all want to stay vibrant and healthy during all of this so that we all come out okay. I'm not seeing any indicator that you will not be okay. And I do say that even in spite of, yes, the star in reverse, even in spite of, yes, the 10 of swords. None of this, to me, within context, indicates that anything bad is going to happen to you or yours, okay? Just, you can calm down. With the initiation in reverse, I'm feeling this honestly just as a really stuck energy. And I think that honestly just ties back into the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man. And I mean, of course, the Chariot in reverse, like, I mean, you may have people that you want to go see, people that you may want to go hang out with. Honestly, this reading is already like twice the length of group 1. Like, I'm channeling chatterbox energy. I'm feeling a very extroverted energy for this group, okay? So I understand. I mean, the trapped feeling, or if you have been deemed an essential employee and, you know, you still have to go into work, you really do need to find time to channel this energy, okay? For those of you working in healthcare, I'm actually hearing the words bubble bath. And isn't that so fitting too, with like the imagery here? Like, it's like just taking a bath in like a giant cocktail glass. I wish I could do that. I do. Baby, I want a bubble bath in a giant cocktail glass.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too.
Cool. Sorry, my boyfriend's like 2 feet away from me playing Mountain Blade. If you're curious, I'll also leave a link to his channel in the description box below. That is what I have for you, group 2, okay? I hope this was helpful. If it resonated, please definitely leave me a comment. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next reading, okay? Bye-bye, my darlings. Hi, group 3. If you chose the clear quartz, this is your reading. Okay, so for your oracle card, we have take a break, a life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you. We have 9 of coins. We have 4 of swords. The Sun in reverse. King of coins in reverse. 7 of wands in reverse. Queen of wands in reverse. Ace of swords in reverse. And temperance. Okay, so group 3, I am immediately getting that the majority of you are out of work right now. And you may find yourself at a loss for what to do. And I feel as though it's not so much that you miss the work environment specifically, although that may be the case for some of you. It's more so just this totally restless energy. You have the 9 of coins here, which talks about abundance, okay? So I'm not seeing that, the rough financial times have put you out on the street or anything like that. You do have the 7 of wands, which is, a defensiveness card, but it's coming up in reverse. I do feel that the defensiveness is there. but to a lesser degree, if that makes sense. With the Four of Swords here that talks about rest, but here you have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and with that, it's sort of like there's a lack of passion for life in general for you right now, is what I'm feeling strongly. So with the Four of Swords, I do feel like the advice here is to, take a break. Like, listen to the Oracle deck. Take a break. Like, you don't need to be, chasing something every moment of every day. It is okay to take a break. And if you take one thing away from this reading, please take that from it. It is okay to take a break. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, for some reason, I'm getting the feeling that the quarantine, weirdly, is more exhausting for you than actually being at work. Because you're running yourself ragged with all this, like, restless energy, just like this anxious-based energy. You have the Sun in reverse, which, I mean, of course, the Sun, you have the happiest card in the deck, but then you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, this is like a truth card. So, I mean, there may be a lot of things, popping up maybe in your Facebook feed, your Instagram feed, just all of that about the whole COVID-19 scare. And, like, rather than, illuminating things that need to come to light or, being pertinent information, like in any way, shape, or form, you're just getting scare tactics. With the Ace of Swords in reverse here. Like, it's not remotely helpful to you. With the King of Coins in reverse here, that to me is the clearest indicator that it's pretty much driving you freaking nuts being out of work right now. And I mean, of course, like, we have the Temperance card here right under it, okay? So I feel like this really can't get any clearer. Take a break, okay? Like, that's really the main thing for this group. You don't need to be doing something 24/7, if you feel like just because, you're under quarantine and you've got more time than ever, so you should be doing all the other things that are on your to-do list that haven't been done. Seriously, sit down, take a break, just relax, zone out, watch crappy daytime television, like, if you have like a box of brownie mix in the pantry, whip up some of that, little blop of ice cream on it, just zone out and watch Maury or something. Like, take a break, group 3, okay? That is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, definitely please give me a comment down below. Let me know whether or not this resonated. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care, my loves, okay? Bye.